And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to SNSN's continuing coverage of Little League and now Junior League baseball. It is All-Star season. I'm Mike Minarski. Steve Champagne on camera. If you don't like the thing, yell at him. Sorry, Steve. It's actually his inaugural performance on the camera. We appreciate Steve being here today. Steve giving up behind the plate umpire stuff to be a fan, finally, which is cool. So thanks, Steve, for jumping on in and being part of the broadcast crew and part of the team. So, all right, it is game one of the All-Star season. Grizzled against, I keep saying Grizzled, it's Jewett City against Plainfield. We are out in Neverland, out here in dead center field. And we got a pretty good camera view, because one of the things that we have found through the last couple of years doing high school ball and Little League ball and Junior League ball is you can't really get a good shot through a fence. So now with a couple of cameras and stuff that we have that you can zoom in pretty good, you can get a much better shot. So we are in Plainfield, at the Plainfield Sports Complex. There's a bunch of fields here. There's 3 or 4 fields. So apparently what I understand right now is they do have a scoreboard, a brand new scoreboard. But however, the new scoreboard is not working yet because they haven't wired it up yet. So we are going to do our best to go ahead. We got we have a few of the Plainfield All-Stars out here. And they want to raise the flag, and maybe Steve's going to help them out. They just don't let it hit the ground, but they're giving it their best shot here. So these boys are doing a good deed here. They're going to put the flag is not up yet before the game, and they're going to go ahead and put the flag up. So Jewett City and Plainfield, it's game number 1, and we are going to go ahead and play some baseball in just a couple of minutes. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break and come back. You are listening and watching SN Junior League All-Stars.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Well, some banks offer checking account rewards, and some banks rebate ATM withdrawal fees. At Eastern, we say, why choose? Check out our Kasasa checking accounts and find out how you can get both. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com, call us at 860-889-7381, or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, with offices in Norwich, Jewett City, and Plainfield. Member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend insuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
And we are back here at Plainfield Sports Complex. The game is just about ready to begin. The umpires go ahead and swapping their lineups. Both teams have done infield, outfield practice. I'm going to give you the lineups right now before the game starts. So Jewett City being, of course, the visiting team, Plainfield, the home team. So here's the lineup for the Jewett City Junior League All-Stars. Calvin Odo going to lead off, and he will be pitching this afternoon. Nick Waters batting second, playing left field. W.J. Oconee batting third and playing short. Kiki Boyce just added to the team, as a matter of fact, in the last week or so. Batting cleanup and playing first base. I guess you can say he's a free agent signing. I don't know. Derek Barber, he's doing the catching. He's batting fifth. Ray Ducharme playing third base. He's batting sixth. Chris Coleman, a great little athlete. Should see him play basketball. He's playing second base and batting seventh. Garrett Brower will be doing the duties out in center field, batting eighth. And Max Gray, or if you want to call him by his nickname, call him Taz. He'll be playing right field for the Jewett City All-Stars and batting ninth. We're going to go ahead and I'll give you the Plainfield lineup too before we get on. Leading off the pitcher, Antonio Durand. Braden Smith will be batting second and doing the catching. Patrick Ferns playing short, batting third. Phoenix Thompson in the cleanup position, playing third base. Jackson Medeiros. He's just another one of those kids named Jackson that is spelled J-A-X. Matter of fact, there's a young boy on the Jewett City team, also J-A-X, Jackson. Jackson Medeiros is going to play second base. Braden Johnson, number 12, playing left field and batting sixth. Lyric Teven, batting seventh, playing first base. Colby Navin, right field and batting eighth, and batting ninth. Mason Tavernier, and playing center field. The wind right now, it is blowing straight out. Now, for most of these players, this is really their first year playing on, quote unquote, the big field, or what they call a 60-90 field, which is 60 feet from the pitcher's mound to home plate, and then, of course, 90 feet from each base to each base. They do have 50-70 fields. I think they have one in Preston, if I'm not mistaken. Steve, is that right? Yep. They have one in Preston. Steve, why don't we just slap this on you so we can just have a conversation? We'll do that. Come on. No, it's all right. It'd be cool. Let's see here. We'll hook you up here. You got it. You got to put the microphone in front of your face, though.
Oh, that's what I got to do?
Yeah.
Let's do it this way first.
Here, give me a hat. See, this is what we do here at SNSN. We just slap people right in the broadcast booth. And here, let me help you out here.
Ouch.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. All right. Can I hear you?
You can hear me.
Oh, there you go. Steve Champagne. So they have a 50-70 field in Preston, right?
Yes, they do.
Now, is that the only one, or which other ones do they have?
That's the only one I really know of.
Do you think it's better, like when they're playing Little League, they're playing on a 40-60 field, right? And then in years past, like even one I can remember, is we go right to a 60-90 field, and it was a heck of a jump.
Big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference. So what about do you think, I mean, because you've been umping for 30 years plus, you've been around baseball for 150 years.
49.
149. See, I was only off by 101 years. But do you think it's more important that they gravitate to 40-60, 50-70, and then 60-90, or do you think they should just go right to 60-90?
Depends how fast the kid grows up. His mechanics make the big difference.
Okay.
He's got a good arm. The gradual is good, but we don't get that lucky with the towns with all the different sized fields.
One thing that I found last year in my initial coaching of fall ball is we had a lot of the younger kids playing in the fall ball team, and they had a hard time throwing from, say, third base. It was their first year playing on the big field, and they couldn't even shortstop. Luckily we had a couple of high school kids that were filling in at short, but from third base, no, they couldn't huck it over enough.
That's why they do the throw it to this guy and then let him go the rest of the way if they
Gotcha.
can't.
Like a cutoff guy.
Cutoff man.
Yeah. So that was one of the things that I saw last year. And I'll be honest with you, my first year coaching, I didn't know what. Thank God I had three very, very good coaches that pretty much ran all the drills and everything. John Harden, Ray Ducharme, or Dave Ducharme, actually. Dave is Ray's father. Dave is also one of the coaches here on the Jewett City junior league team. And yeah, so it's I was lucky. I was lucky to have those guys. And they worked out with the kids a lot, and because I didn't know what to do. Because I'm figuring you just got to get stronger.
You had a good teacher with you, though, John.
I did. John Harden's amazing.
Great man.
He's amazing. He knows baseball inside and out. He's coaching American Legion right now. So, I mean, he's not managing the team, but he's one of those guys that's really good with mechanics and teaching. Knows all the drills. He's just an all-around good coach. So it's always quite the rivalry when you have Jewett City and Plainfield, or at the high school level, Griswold and Plainfield, because these kids have played together for many years against each other. Now at just a different level, and then they're going to go on to high school and play against each other as well. So some of these names are going to sound familiar from the high school team if you followed high school ball at all with us here on SNSN. Or a lot of the kids that played Little League All-Stars last year that we carried. You know, Steve, I got to tell you, carrying, I wish I knew how popular Little League All-Stars would be or was 5-6 years ago. You know, as far as like...
there was a drop a few years, well, probably about 5 or 6 years ago. There was a drop. When I first came to Jewett City 36 years ago, I was in Colchester. Booming baseball town.
Yeah.
And I came up here and I says, oh, I hope it's like it was there. It was phenomenal when I got here. I couldn't believe the baseball, the teams, the people that played.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, 10 years later, it just started fading down. Now it seems to be coming back again, which is good.
Do you think that was due to COVID? The kids just got cabin fever and now they want to get out and play again?
No. I think they wanted to play during COVID and they couldn't.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, makes sense. But they are. I mean, I know Jewett City has quite. They had what 40 more kids this year than they did last year. So you know, talk about Trisha Clark going crazy, the president of the Jewett City Little League. Now she had all these kids, and they had to open up extra teams and stuff. So it was really, business was good for Jewett City this year. So we are sitting here just having a conversation, really kind of keeping it going, just because the game has yet to start yet. The game was supposed to start 17 minutes ago. So Steve and I are just going ahead.
We got the umpires and the coaches over there discussing their game plans.
Yeah, now. and you know, it looks like there is 2 umpires.
Yeah, that's good. You should have at least 2 on. One behind the plate, one in the field.
Now, what happens if there are no umpires? If you don't get any umpires for an all-star game or a state game, what happens?
You
Steve?
probably get somebody to stand behind the pitcher and play umpire.
Okay. What if you don't? Do they just call the game?
You have to call the game. You have to have somebody.
Gotcha.
And like I said, it should be 2 because it's hard for the guy behind the plate to be watching everything, especially if you got a couple of people on. And you want to be fair to both teams.
Sure. Did you ever do one of these games just by yourself? I'm sure you did.
And I did not like it.
One thing I know during fall ball, when you were umping one of our games, I know Harden was coaching third. And just to your point, you were watching a play at first. And then the play quickly went to third, but you were looking at, you hadn't adjusted over yet. And then you finally did, and you called him safe. And John went over and talked to you in between innings, and you looked at him and said, honestly, did I miss that one?
Yes. I asked him that, and he said yes. This is, well,
yeah, it happens.
Win a few, you lose a few.
It happens. And I think that's one of the things that people, they get really worked up on. The umpire's call, but the umpires are human as well. So.
I've also asked the guy, I says, was he out when I called him out? And it was their coach that I asked. And the coach looked at me and he says, good call.
That happens.
You don't want to take it away from a kid.
No, of course not. And this year there's a shortage of umpires. Like, for example, John Harden, who usually does broadcasts with us, he's actually umpiring all over the state. Like tonight he's in Willimantic doing a game instead of putting a headset on. Usually is what he does do, you know, here with us at SNSN. But he had to do a game last week, which was, it was fine. He did a wonderful job. He was very, very professional. But The other team, I guess, did not appreciate it because what they had found out is that the pitcher was John Harden's son. So what?
It happens.
So what? You know what? And it didn't matter. The other team won anyway, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But if anything, I think John was actually harder on his own son.
You are, because
You know?
my daughters used to pitch and I used to umpire. And I told them at the beginning of the game, it's got to be perfect, because if it's not perfect, it's not getting called.
Yeah.
I said, because the other team will say, well, your dad's the umpire. You're going to win the game. It's not the way it goes in my house.
So, I mean, just like on commentary, it's like, hey, you have some interest on this team, on the Jewett City team, do you not?
Yes. My grandson's the pitcher.
So Calvin Odo is your grandson.
Yep.
So, and he also plays. He played for Griswold High School this year as well. He made a couple of plays in center field that were pretty impressive this year, and he made a couple in right as well. Kid hustles.
It's a good ball player.
Yeah. And he won't cut his hair.
No.
They are announcing the lineups right now. I mean, we're way out. It's kind of hard to hear what's going on, but we're out here because it's going to be a better vantage point as far as camera angle. They did a lot, Steve, trying to accommodate us here tonight. As far as like where we were going to go, they were going to put us right behind home plate, and I said, well, am I going to be looking through a fence?
That's not a good view.
Yeah, because what happens is the camera ends up focusing on the fence and not so much on the field. So it's not a good look for
Out here, we
people that are watching the game.
We got a good view. Basically everything out here.
Yeah. So this is the Jewett City Junior League All-Stars. The Junior League season really just concluded a couple of nights ago. I think Monday night is when it actually concluded. And then All-Stars picked right up right after that. Now, Jewett City, the Senior League, I keep calling it Senior League because back when I was playing, it was called Senior League. But now they call it Junior League, and they had two teams. And I think they played Killingly. I think they Jewett City 1 and Jewett City 2 both played, and one was home and one was at Killingly. So it looks like both teams have been announced as far as the starting lineups are concerned. And I think we're going to be doing the national anthem right now. Actually, they're doing the Little League Pledge. Do you kind of feel like you're watching a game from Attawagan?
Yeah.
The Twin Cities of Attawagan and Belleville?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Now, the national anthem. Here. That is the national anthem here at Plainfield Sports Complex. Not too far from Plainfield Town Hall, I guess you could say. The field looks beautiful.
Did a beautiful job on this.
Yeah, when I first drove up today, I'm like, wow, they did a heck of a job on this field. And then we were talking to the president of the Plainfield Little League, and he said that he had his son out here mowing, and he dragged the infield, and it just looks really, really good. You know what? This looks as good as Dodd Stadium.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't it? Seriously? So now the last time that these two teams met was at the very beginning of the season
At Dodd Stadium.
at Dodd Stadium. And Jewett City won that game handily. But we've gone through a complete season now. You never know what's going to happen because, whenever you put these two towns together, no matter what the sport, it's going to be competitive. It's definitely going to be competitive. And this is also a precursor, too, to high school baseball. So these are the kids that you're going to be seeing. Some of them you already do. Seeing, playing high school ball. But if you haven't seen them yet, maybe next year you will see them come up playing JV and varsity. So
Last time these two teams played, I had a front row seat,
down at Dodd?
Yeah, I was behind the mound. I like it better out here.
Just don't drop any F-bombs. Son of a... All right, so the pitcher for Plainfield taking his warm-ups right now, it's Antonio Durand. He's wearing number 1. And if you notice, the Plainfield All-Stars, they're wearing they're different uniforms, of course, than Plainfield High School. However, they're the same colors, orange and black. All right, here we go. You ready, Steve?
All set.
All right. Top of the first. First batter of the game is number 1, playing position number 1. Also, the cameraman's grandson is Calvin Odo. Here's the first pitch from Durand. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So you think your grandson will hit one right out to you?
You better. I'm going to duck.
Ball in the dirt. It's going to get back to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. So you got Calvin Odo, Nick Waters, and W.J. Oconee. The first 3 for the Jewett City team. I keep wanting to say Griswold, Steve.
Yes, I know.
Ball's outside, 2-1. Steve, being as tenured as you are, if you disagree with the call, let us know.
All right, he's doing a great job.
3-1. Odo played high school ball for Griswold High School this year. And there's a shot into left field. That is going to be right at nice play by the left fielder, Braden Johnson, on a backhand.
That's a nice catch.
That ball was ripped, but it's just a long, hard out. All right, Nick Waters, the second batter up with 1 down. Nick's playing left field for the Jewett City Junior League All-Stars. Ducks out of the way, a little high and tight. You were going to say something?
Oh, high and tight.
There's a strike, 1-1. Thanks for joining us here at Plainfield Sports Complex, Jewett City and Plainfield Junior League All-Stars. There's a shot down the third base line right in front of the dugout. You know, if anything, they're getting some good wood on the bat. I mean, on the ball, and they're hitting it hard real quick. But they're definitely getting around quick. 2-2 outside. That just missed outside. Durand just burning a pitch there a little bit. Thought maybe he can get him chase the outside pitch. Here's a 2-2. Got him.
Right
looking.
There. Beautiful pitch.
So Waters takes a seat. There's 2 down quick for WJ Oconee. WJ plays a lot of youth sports, plays basketball, baseball, and football. He played last year for Griswold Youth Football. Part of one of those Super Bowl champions. Ball's going to get away, 1-1. It's a beautiful day for baseball. And you know, the nice thing, Steve, it's going to get cooler.
Thank God.
It's funny, Steve, the first thing he asked me, you got like an easy up we're going to put up or something? That ball's outside 2-1.
We could umpire right from here and do a great job. You know
I think so. Yeah. I know you could. Swing and a miss. It's like a changeup.
That one looked like it dropped right down, curved right in for him.
Yeah. 2-2. So Durand trying to make short work of Jewett City here in the first inning. Just outside full count now. 3-2. 3-2 to WJ. If he extends the inning, Kiki Boyce will follow him up. Here's the 3-2. Ball 4.
Ooh,
just inside.
Yeah. Ooh, we gave him that. That looked good. And I'm a Jewett City guy.
Here's Kiki Boyce.
Oh.
Quick throw over to first. WJ dives back. See if you can pull the picture out a little bit. It's kind of tight. Yeah, there you go. And Waters is going, and he's out. They got him by a full step. That wasn't Waters. That was WJ. Excuse me. So that's basically going to make it look like that the Jewett City went down 1-2-3.
1-2-3.
Because Kiki Boyce will lead off in the top of the second due to the caught stealing. So we have played a half an inning here in Plainfield, and we will be back in just a bit. You are listening and watching to Junior League Baseball All-Stars right here on SNSN.
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters have the power. The power of showing up on time and fully caffeinated. The power of estimates that aren't guesstimates. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. And of knowing our corals from our crimsons. The power of making neighbors jealous every time. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
And we're back here at Plainfield Sports Complex. Hey, the sun, Steve, went behind a cloud a little bit.
That's a good place.
So thank you very much to CIRAC and, of course, CertaPro Painters for supporting broadcasts here on SNSN, as well as the Burns Agency in Daveville and Norwich, as well as Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. You were going to say, as I chopped you off.
Looks good.
They You're watching Calvin already. So Odo's on the hill. He pitched last year for the junior leagues. This is a team that went all the way to the state championship finals, where they lost to Torrington in a pretty close game.
Real close. It was a good game.
Did you want that game?
No, I sat out and watched. I like that one.
All right, here's Duran, the pitcher, leading off against Calvin Odo. That ball had some movement onto it, kind of tailed in over the inside corner. Strike one. Did you hear what that was? Did they call it strike two?
It sounded like it said two, but.
So we think it's 1-2. Plainfield has a brand new scoreboard here, but they didn't get it wired up.
Ooh.
That was good. That looked nice right there. 2-2, we believe. We'll tell him this pitch right here.
Full boat.
Yep. 3-2. Barber had to scoop that up on the outside corner. Ball four. So Durand is going to take a leadoff walk for the Plainfield All-Stars. That's going to bring up Braden Smith. Number 7. He's the catcher for Plainfield. So Durand on first, and he's going. And here's the throw, and he's going to be in there safe. And the ball gets away, and it's going to be backed up by Garrett Brower. And he's not going to go anywhere. So they're running right out of the box against Odo. So now you got to wonder, are they running against Odo or are they running against Barber? So there's quite the pause there on that leg kick.
Yes.
I didn't realize he was your grandson.
Yep.
Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. I think he foul tipped it, actually. Jewett City and Plainfield. We are in the bottom of the first. There is no score. That ball is high. Oh, it actually gets away from Barber. But it looks like there was a little bit of a decoy, and Duran didn't go. 3 balls and 1 strike. So Odo is behind this batter as well. Ball 4.
Ooh.
So Odo has walked the first 2 batters that he has faced. That brings up Patrick Ferns. He's the shortstop. He's got runners on first and second. Coleman inching towards second. Try to keep the runner Durand honest. That's ball 1. Steve, Odo is having a hard time finding the plate.
Yes, he is. He's got to calm himself down.
I was going to say, do you think it's all-star jitters?
Yep. Gets himself calmed down. He'll start throwing this stuff. I hope. I hate walkathons. There you go.
That's a nice pitch. He's got a fastball though that tails in. He's got some movement on that ball.
That's where, not to pick on any umpires, but they got to watch that because that ball could tail in, catch a piece of that plate. That's still a strike.
2-1.
He's consistently hammering right there.
Jewett City is not without pitching. I mean, they have almost every one of these kids can throw. Brower can throw. Kiki Boyce can throw. Ray Ducharme, he can pitch. All 4. That's 3 walks in a row. Now the bases are loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the first.
I'm going to open this up and watch and see if we can have any action here.
It's going to bring the infield in. And Phoenix Thompson. And there's a little pop-up. They got him. Looks like a double play. That right there is a gift.
Because the third baseman caught the ball.
So Ducharme got that little lazy pop and then ran back and tagged third base. So Durand is out. So double play. So now that changes the mood a little bit. Here's Jackson Medeiros. And there's a little lazy fly ball into right. It's going to base hit. Max Gray gets it, but he guns it back in, and everybody's going to hold on the bases. The bases are loaded once again. So that's actually the first hit for Plainfield. 3 walks and a base hit. And somehow, Jewett City has not given up a run. But they're not out of it yet. Here comes Braden Johnson, the left fielder, who made a nice backhanded fly ball catch in the top of the first. Ball 1. No score. Bottom of the first. Called that a strike. Swing and a miss. Odo very much wants to get out of this inning. What do you think?
I think so.
He's got 2 strikes on Johnson. Here is the wind and the deal. A little high.
Curveball didn't break.
Yeah. It started to as across the plate because that was very high at first.
There it is.
Swing and a miss, and you knew it. You said it right there. There it is.
There it is.
So Odo gets out of the inning here in the bottom of the first. So we have played 1 full inning of baseball in the Junior League All-Stars. No score. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN. It's finally motorcycle and boating season. At Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency can help by giving you big savings when you bundle your boat or motorcycle insurance with your auto policy. Trahan Agency has been in business for over 25 years, which doesn't happen unless you have honesty and integrity. And you get both with Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency, Route 12 Plainfield. Find them on Facebook. Bundle your motorcycle or boat insurance today with your auto policy and get big savings. Kevin Trahan is a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Thank you very much to Kevin Trahan and the Allstate Insurance Agency up here in Plainfield, right up on Route 12 in Central Village. 860-564-3383. Kevin's always a big supporter, big sports guy. Not only just of youth sports, Steve, but it's a Mystic Schooners fan.
I also golf with Kevin.
Yeah. He asked me one day, he goes, "Do you golf?" I said, "Nope, I can't even miniature golf." I said, he goes, "Totally different game." I said, "Yeah, I'd screw it up, though." So he just laughed at me.
We got a tournament coming up.
Yes. Matter of fact, I just posted that yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
I'm not a good golfer. No. I go for the lunch.
Oh, you know what? He didn't say there was food.
Yeah, there's food.
Oh, whoa.
I go to putt and eat lunch. I can putt good.
I may rethink that. Do you play? If there's lunch.
If there's lunch.
All right, here we go. Jewett City got pretty lucky there, Steve.
Yeah.
3 walks, a base hit, didn't give up a run.
Nope. The double play and that strikeout saved him. I bet you he's happy.
We're in the top of the second. Kiki Boyce is up. He was up in the last inning. However, W.J. Oconee got tossed out at second after a walk. So Durand is back on the hill, pitching from the bump. It was a 59-foot ball. Kiki ropes one into left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. So bringing Boyce on board pays dividends right away, as he's on with a leadoff single. Here's Derek Barber, the catcher. He's batting fifth in the lineup. After Derek, you're going to have Ray Ducharme, the third baseman, who pulled that excellent double play for Jewett City. Here's a grounder foul down the third base line. Wally Oconee says, I'll wait until it stops before I get it. Don't want to damage the hands. Wally's one of those coaches that has like complete buy-in from his kids, from his teammates. They all love Wally.
They do.
Quick toss over. Kiki back. Top of the second, no score. Ball's outside. I don't think Kiki is a threat to steal. He's not one of the faster kids on the team. He's a power kid. The ball was chopped. Swing and a miss. Kiki's one of those kids that if he gets a hold of one and the wind is blowing out,
it's gone.
He could go. Ball's in the dirt. Foul back. It's a unique backstop here. Looks like it's all built with 2x4s. One, two, three, four, 5 poles and a bunch of 2x4s. Okay, whatever works.
That's it. Hold the ball in.
That's all it has to do. Put Tupperware up there. Who cares? As long as it keeps it in. Ball outside. So Durand, pitched a pretty strong first inning. Starts off the second with a leadoff.
Another one.
Yep. Leadoff base hit to Kiki. And now Derek Barber walks. So first two on for Jewett City in the second inning.
Don't count this little guy out. It's a hard strike zone, but I'll tell you, this kid can hit. It's Chris Coleman, isn't it?
That is Coleman.
Yeah.
But I got Ray Ducharme. That was the lineup they gave me.
Ooh.
Runner's going. Everybody's going to move up.
That is a hard person to pitch to when he's not that tall. That strike zone is small.
Who was that player back in the 50s they hired? And he walked him.
Ooh. Chris liked that one.
Coleman's a good athlete.
Very good athlete.
He's fast. I love watching the kid play basketball. He plays. That was unique. Took off play to third on Kiki. Told you earlier, he's nationally. His team's he's nationally ranked in flag football. Got real quiet all of a sudden. So quiet you can hear Steve breathing.
Oh, yes. Trying to keep this open where everybody, hit, caught by the pitcher.
Little pop-up. So Ducharme is batting 5th. Coleman, that's one of the things about out here you can't really see. Unfortunately, I can't see the number, but then again, we didn't get numbers for the Jewett City kids either, so. And the ball's going to get out of the way, but no one's going to run up. Kiki's just going to walk back to third. Is that Brower? That's Brower.
Could be.
Yeah. Brower can hit. Brower's playing center field. We saw him in Little League last year playing third base. Pitched a lot.
Great pitcher.
Yep. That ball's nice stop by the Plainfield catcher.
I thought that got by him for a second.
I thought it was too, but made a nice stop.
Very great. Strike was straight.
Yeah. Calls that high strike, I noticed.
I'd rather see a high strike than a golfer special. I hate low strikes.
Yeah.
It's baseball, not golf.
Chop foul. This is Senior League, or I should say Junior League. It was known as Senior League back in the day, but it is now Junior League. And there's a grounder to first, and they're going to go ahead and that's going to do it. So Brower.
Third out.
Yep. I think I missed somebody. I don't know. Maybe I did. But anyway, nonetheless, Jewett City leaves 2 on, 1 hit, no runs scored. We're going to go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. No score, just like I said. You're watching Junior League All-Stars on SNSN.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Grizzle Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Grizzle Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, grizzlepride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
And we're back here on SNSN, bottom of the 2nd inning.
Fouled out.
First pitch to Teven, the first baseman, fouled out. The catcher. And Hodo giving chase. Well, we know Barber's in the game. He's behind the plate. Kind of a changeup. Did they spell? I'm looking at Garrett's jersey. Did they spell his name wrong? It says Brewer. His name is Brower, right?
Yeah, spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He aired that one out.
That one didn't hold on.
I want to thank Griswold Dental Associates for sponsoring us today, as well as Griswold Pride. Ball 4. That's the 4th walk.
He's throwing that. He's not bringing it down enough.
Here's Colby Navin. I asked, I said, is it Navin or Navin? He said, Navin. I said, okay. There's a strike. Barber faked a toss down to Boyce at first. But Teven was going back. Ooh, there's a quick toss.
He's not going to want him to run. I know that.
What's that?
He'll hold him back.
Who, the first base runner?
Yep.
Ball gets away, and on the swing and a miss, and Teven is going to go ahead and move up to second. So Odo has been a little bit erratic, to say the least, and so far it hasn't cost him. Got him looking.
Yep.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Mason Tavernier. One down, runner on second. Ball's going to get away. Teven's going to go over to third. So only one down. And now Odo in a little bit of trouble when it comes to being a little bit wild. And that's a nice.
Yep.
There's a nice pitch right there. Seems like he, when he needs to, he gets it. He gets it in there.
Well, I guess it wasn't far enough for the run.
I think it was enough velocity that it just bounced back that he couldn't go anywhere. There's not a lot of space back there here in Plainfield. There's a ground ball, foul. Ducharme picks it up and throws it back. It's not like at Griswold. It's like a NASCAR track behind
home plate.
Yeah. You got field for days. There's a pop-up, fouling out of play. Behind home plate in at Griswold High School, I mean, you could put another whole practice field.
You could.
You could ump 2 games at the same time, just turn around between pitches. You got a high school game, you get a T-ball game behind you. 2 strikes. Outside. Now it's full count. Calvin Odo has already walked 4 in this contest, and we're only in the bottom of the second. And make that 5. So first and second, and here's the pitcher, Antonio Duran, who walked in the first, and he was picked off during that double play. Tavernier is going to go to second on the defensive indifference. So 1 down, second and third for Plainfield. And there's a ground ball to WJ, and they get the play.
Wow. Yeah.
But Teven scores. It's 1-0. And Tavernier goes over to third. Here's Braden Smith, who also walked. 2 down, 1-0 Plainfield. Strike 1. Just let him hit the ball.
That's it.
Throw strikes. One. So he's not out of it yet. He still has a runner on third. Junior league is not like Little League where they play 7 instead of 6. More mirror of like high school. It's ahead of Smith 0-2. curveball. They have two Bradens on this team, Braden Smith and Braden Johnson. Here's a ground ball to WJ. He picks it up and throws it on over to Kiki Boyce for the out, 6-3. So he does get out of it. However, they do get a run this time. We're going to go to the top of the third right here at Plainfield Sports Complex. Your score, 1-0 Plainfield. You're watching Junior League All-Stars right here on SNSN.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Tire Queen!
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
And we're back here at Plainfield Sports Complex. 1-0 is the score. Plainfield All-Stars over the Jewett City All-Stars. We're very lucky to see it's only a 1-0 ball game because Calvin Odo's having a tough time on the mound, a little erratic. He has walked 5 and given up 1 base hit. So now in the first inning, he actually walked 3 and gave up a base hit. But thank goodness Ray Ducharme was able to turn an unassisted double play to pretty much get him out of that inning. In the second inning, the walk bug hit Calvin Odo again, and a couple of pass balls. Next thing you know, they have runners on second and third, and then a ground out to short gets a run home. So the walks finally did get
a bite.
Kind of bit them just a little bit. So here we are, 1-0. It is the top of the third inning. And the lineup is a little bit awry. I have no idea. As far as, can you even see that? I can't even see the number.
Which one, the batter?
Yeah. I mean, I want to know where Derek Barber went to.
Derek Brower went to Derek Brewer.
I mean, I'm thinking this is Max Gray. I'm not sure.
Looks like Max.
Yeah. So this is Max. He's playing right field. I remember one game last year, Little League All-Stars. He comes up after the game. And, he's chatting us up a little bit. And he says, you know what? You don't have to call me Max, I said, oh, no? Well, what should I call you? Mr. Gray? He goes, no. He goes, call me Taz. Okay. So, Taz Gray. And he gets
walks.
a walk. And that's going to bring Odo back up. I missed a batter somewhere. I don't know what the heck I did.
So we'll just have to take it from Odo up now. That's all.
I think so.
That one didn't break either.
So it looks like both pitchers are having a little bit of a... I mean, Durand is not having as hard of a time as Calvin is finding the plate so far. But that's baseball. There's the pitch. And there's a deep drive into left field. That's going to be foul. So he hit a rope last time. We got a mean mug from the center fielder. They're like, "What are you talking about?" He hit a shot to left field in the first. Was just a hard out as the Plainfield left fielder was able to catch it on a backhand. There's a deep drive.
That's a deep drive.
Deep.
That looks.
That's out of here. That's gone. Calvin Odo goes yard. That's 300 feet, folks. He got a hold of that one, and we just watched it carry, and it was out of here. 2-run home run for Calvin Odo. Did you get it on film or?
Yes.
It's his grandson, so he's a bit excited, I'm sure. 2-1, Jewett City. Is Nick Waters. Struck out his first time up against Durant. That was a shot. We were talking earlier. We're probably not going to see a home run.
Yeah.
So what do? We see a 2-run home run.
2-run homer. Makes old Pepe happy.
Swing and a miss. He got all of it too, and
yes,
he already that left on a perfect trajectory. Probably cleared the fence about 5 feet or so. But it doesn't matter if it clears it by 1 or 100. It's still a home run.
That's it.
He hit that a long way. Waters pops it up, and the manager makes a nice play over in the dugout. If you're just joining us, Calvin Odo just hit a 2-run home run to left. 2-1, Jewett City over Plainfield.
Should I tell this kid to go?
Oh, the center fielder?
No, I'm joking. Hey, get out of my way.
Mason, move over 2 steps to your right.
Ooh, that was a heck of a swing.
I think he just got a piece of it, too. They're playing Waters to pull as well. It's got a big hole in right center field.
Staying alive.
And he walks it. So the inning continues. Here's WJ. Made a couple of nice plays at shortstop last inning.
He definitely could put one over here.
And there goes the runner. And he's safe. Waters stands up at second with a stolen base. So nobody out here for Jewett City in the 3rd inning. They've already got 2 runs across. I think Waters thought that ball was going to get away. It's kind of bouncing towards 3rd. The ball's inside. And now Durand is having a tough time. The ball is high. We talked about it. We were talking to one of the Plainfield folks earlier, and it's like, you got to find a pitcher, then just throw it over the plate. There's a strike. There you go. Just throw it over the plate. Ball 4. Okay, so WJ gets a walk. WJ was caught stealing his first time up. Now here's another home run threat. And people are backing up. Kiki Boyce. He's another one, Steve, that if he gets a hold of it, that's going to go a long way.
I've been behind the plate and watching him go over the fence. A couple times in Norwich one night.
Ball's going to get away, and Waters was going to go, but he's going to bounce back to second. He was more than halfway to third. But I think he made the right play there. And
he thought it got by.
And Kiki walks on 4 pitches.
Bases loaded with Griswold, Jewett City.
So Max Gray gets on a base on balls. Odo comes up, hits a home run. And Durant has walked the last 3. So he has walked 4 in this inning. Still nobody out.
Having a dinner party at the mound right now.
And it looks like they are going to go ahead and
change pitchers.
Yeah. Then again, of course, I don't have numbers, so
I think thought it said 15 on the back of his shirt. No,
one.
number 1.
9.
Yeah.
9.
9.
And I don't have a number 9. So it's one or two kids. It's either Medeiros. Wait a minute, he's playing. Well, Medeiros is playing second. See, this is one of the things about Little League and Junior League. You don't always get
the right numbers.
You don't get the players and everything.
Hold it.
You just do your best.
When do we do it the easy way?
Let's just wait to see.
Call one of these kids out here in the field and say, hey, what's that kid's name?
Yeah, then we make the manager mad. What are you talking to my players for?
We want to make sure we give credit to all the right people.
Yeah. I'm thinking. Is that 8 or 9? That's 9, right? So it's either Medeiros or Colby Navin. But we're
9.
Is it Navin?
9. It's a long name.
Well, Navin was playing right.
This kid's got a long name, so
and
it's not Navin.
It would be Medeiros.
So there's Navin. That's that lady. She must know.
Oh, she has number.
Yeah,
can't see the number. 8. Yeah, but what's the number? Can't see the number.
No.
Because the bar on the fence is just high enough that it's blocking the number.
Because they all got their names on the back of their shirts.
I know, but
that's too long to be Navin on the back of his shirt.
Okay, that's got to be Medeiros. And I'll tell you why. Because there's only 2 players I don't have numbers for.
I'll ask the center field. Hey, center field. Who's pitching right now? Medeiros?
It is Medeiros, yeah. Okay.
Thank you. We have our own system of finding out who is out here.
That's it. And he's going to come in a tough spot.
Bases loaded.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Waters going to be on third, WJ on second, Kiki on first. And I can't see who's up. Because Jewett City didn't give us numbers, so it's that guy that's up right now.
He's up.
He's up.
Who's up?
Couldn't tell you. We're only as good as the information we're given. Unless you're McGruff the crime dog. There's a pop-up. Infield fly automatically.
Automatic.
Who is that? It's number 2. Who's number 2? Well, it wasn't Ducharme. I'm thinking that was Barber.
That might have been Barber, too. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah. So this is Ducharme, right?
Yep.
Yep. I think we got it right now. He popped up to the pitcher as well. His first time up. So Medeiros gets the first batter he faces on the infield fly. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just has to be an out. And Ducharme hits it in there. He's in the hole. One run is going to score. Here comes Waters. That's WJ, excuse me. He's in. So Ducharme knocks in 2 on a base hit. 4-1 Jewett City. Kiki ends up at second. Here's Coleman. Who bounced to the first baseman first time up. Coleman's the 9th batter of the inning.
Good eye.
No, he's the 8th batter of the inning. No, he's the 9th batter.
Trying to keep it open so we can see what these runners want to do here.
It's the 7th batter. My book is all messed up.
Oh, walk.
He gets a walk.
Bases loaded. Again. Another threat. Is that 7th batter?
This is the 8th batter. That's Brower.
Brower. That's a chance here.
First and second, 1 out. Garrett's got some power.
And it's
Liner. And they're going to get a double play. They're going to double up Kiki at third. Wasn't much you could do about that, actually. That's going to do it here in the top of the 3rd inning. However, Jewett City picks up 4 runs. They get 2 on a 2-run blast by the pitcher, Calvin Odo, helping himself out a little bit there and his cause. We will go ahead and come back to the bottom of the 3rd. You're watching Junior League All-Stars right here on SNSN.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Well, some banks offer checking account rewards, and some banks rebate ATM withdrawal fees. At Eastern, we say, why choose? Check out our Kasasa checking accounts and find out how you can get both. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com, call us at 860-889-7381, or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank with offices in Norwich, Jewett City, and Plainfield. Member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
You buy better. Better with Burns. Much better. So much better with Burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend insuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
And welcome back here to Plainfield Sports Complex. Mike Benarski and Steve Bubbly Champagne. When did I start calling you that? It was last year, wasn't it?
Last year, yeah.
Because I was trying to remember, the names and everything. So I do this word association thing that helps me remember names. So the name, last name was Champagne. What's champagne? Well, it's bubbly. And then Dave Segerstrom, Disco Dave.
And we started with a strike.
Popped up. Coleman underneath it.
Yeah, he's got it for the first.
So Ferns pops up to Coleman at second. Huh? Hold on, what?
Come on now. I'm getting better.
The camera work of Steve Champagne, everyone. You know what? I could actually give you a round of applause. Phoenix Thompson. He lined out to Ducharme, who then
what a pitch.
Tagged out Duran at third for an unassisted double play. Wow. That ball is foul. So we want to commend Mr. Champagne here for doing a great job. His first time on camera. And he followed that play really well. Studio audience approves.
All right.
And Steve gets a round of applause. So congratulations, sir. And he gets a phone call, too. So his fans are calling him now.
President of the United States.
Yeah.
Wants to hire me.
Ooh, that was just outside, as we call it here from the Bob Uecker seats. That's 7 walks.
See if he's. We'll find out after this pitch.
I think so.
I guess it wasn't.
Amidst all of the walks and the control problems that Odo's had, he's got a 4-1 lead. Nice pitch.
Oh, good pitch. So it must be full by now.
They don't have a scoreboard here, so we're guessing.
Ooh, yes,
got him looking.
Nice pitch.
That ball tailed in. So we get some Medeiros.
That's nice when the pitcher gets the pitcher.
3 strikeouts for Odo. Here we're in the bottom of the third inning. 2 down. Here's Braden Johnson, who struck out in the first. He was his first strikeout victim. There's a chop on over to WJ, to Coleman, 6-4.
Third out.
So that's been the easiest inning so far for Calvin Odo here at Plainfield Sports Complex. We're going to go to the top of the fourth inning. The game moving along famously. I'm waiting for you to say something. Steve, you're doing a hell of a job, dude. I got to be honest with you. I mean, we just threw you on, and here he is.
You're talking, and I'm looking over my right shoulder here to see where you're at.
We'll be back in a minute with more baseball right here on SNSN.
See the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters have the power. The power of showing up on time and fully caffeinated. The power of estimates that aren't guesstimates. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. And of knowing our corals from our crimsons. The power of making neighbors jealous every time. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
And here we are back. We're talking about puppies. We're talking about puppies in the break.
Gotta have my dogs.
So you have what now?
2 Jack Russell Terriers. One's 12, the other one's 8.
I have 2 Shih Tzus. You have to be careful when you say that one because it's like so. But they're both 4. They're litter mates, and they are the most loving little doggies in the world. Tomorrow they have the groomer. All right, here's Max Gray. Taz, the right fielder. Odo on deck. Here's a pop-up right to the shortstop. Lazy fly ball, 1 down. So 1 down, and here's Odo. Touched them all last time up. As you can hear the outfielders talking to one another. Hey, this is the guy that went yard.
You guys better get back here.
Yeah. Here's the first pitch, and swing and a miss. He's using a wooden bat, too, isn't he?
I can't see it.
That sounded just like a wooden bat when he hit it. I'm telling you. I use nothing but wood bats.
Use wooden bats in this league. I don't know if this is a wooden bat league.
Back in the day, I used nothing but wood bats.
Yeah, but now they do it aluminum. Everything's aluminum. I think it's got to be an aluminum bat for this league.
I hated aluminum bats. Hated them.
Here we go, gentlemen.
That's going to be Tavernier and do center field, and he makes the catch. So Odo skies it to center field. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Nick Waters. Struck out, walked, and scored. 4-1. Jewett City. Thanks for joining us here at Plainfield Sports Complex. Mike and Steve.
Hard foul.
That ball is high and outside. So it seems like the pitching has kind of slowed down a little bit. Or I should say that, they've kind of slowed the pace down a little. With the 4-1 score. Two down. Foul back. A little more enjoyable out here, huh? Now that the sun's starting to go down a little bit, and
Be able to see a little bit better.
yeah, it's not as hot. Medeiros came in last inning, did a fine job in shutting the door on Jewett City. Stopped the bleeding. He's having a pretty good inning right here.
How to play.
So Waters hanging tough. If he continues the inning, if he gets on base, then W.J. Oconee will come on up next. Nice pitch.
Perfect.
Yeah, he just.
Perfect. He bent back.
Did you see his knees?
Yeah, he
It's
bent
like,
back on that one. That one perfectly over the plate.
So 1, 2, 3, go Jewett City here in the top of the fourth inning. Great pitching job there by Medeiros. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth inning here in Plainfield. It's the Junior League All-Stars you are watching, and it's 4-1 Jewett City right here on SNSN.
It's finally motorcycle and boating season, and Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, can help by giving you big savings when you bundle your boat or motorcycle insurance with your auto policy. Trahan agency has been in business for over 25 years, which doesn't happen unless you have honesty and integrity, and you get both with Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, Route 12 Plainfield. Find them on Facebook. Bundle your motorcycle or boat insurance today with your auto policy and get big savings. Kevin Trahan is a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
And we are back here at Plainfield Sports Complex. My name is Mike. His name is Steve. I'm gonna debunk this right now. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can hear you. Say something.
Say something.
There you go.
That looks good. Something.
Hey, you're there.
I'm there.
You're there.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're getting comfy on the mic already. I can tell. That's awesome.
That time the ball broke.
So, yeah.
Putting too much into it.
So it looks like the jitters may have finally gotten away, and left Calvin. Had a couple of really rocky innings, and boy, he was lucky only to give up one run in the first couple of innings, and got some. And he helped his own cause. I mean, so far he also has the game-winning RBI too, with a 2-run bullet over the left field fence. I love watching the baseball carry like that.
Oh, it's beautiful,
isn't it? Yeah, it's just a great thing to watch.
Especially when you see that fielder running, and then all of a sudden he looks and just watches it.
And honestly, I don't care who hits a home run. I mean, like especially like even in major league games when you're there and you just watch that thing go. It's just a thing of beauty to watch it fly like that. So it looks like we have some defensive changes for Griswold. You get D'Amico in center field. There's Cameron. Cameron's in right.
Waters is in left field.
Yeah, he's still in the game. So Cameron Deskus. see. So Kiki went to third. Oconee still at second. Looks like is that Sonny Botello at second?
Who was 13? Could be 12. We're at the 12. You zoom in on him.
Is that Logan? One of the D'Amicos? Yeah, that is. So they're getting all of the other players that have not got into the ball game yet. They are in there now. Here at the bottom of the fourth. So we have Jackson and Logan D'Amico, the twins. One's at first, one's in center field. Cameron Deskus over in left. Cameron Deskus can pitch as well.
Or he's in.
They have.
He's in right.
Right. I'm sorry.
The other left.
Yeah. well, to me, it's left because we're
right.
behind the.
Because we're behind the thing.
Odo's still on the hill. Yeah, that's one of the D'Amico twins on first. The difference between the two? The hair. But we're so far away, you can't tell. We'll find out in a second. So coming up for Plainfield here in the bottom of the fourth, T-Van, who walked and scored, Navin, who struck out, and Mason Tavernier, the center fielder, who also walked but got as far as third base.
I think they found the ball.
Did they? Good. I hope so.
She's walking it down.
Good. WJ just aired that one out. WJ can pitch. They have so many arms. So Sonny on second. That kid's got a broadcasting future. Such a clown.
He is a clown. Like I said, I used to love having him at home when I was umpiring. He asked everybody, "What'd you have for dinner tonight?" Distract him. Oh my God, he was good.
So we have some exchange, some subs coming in for Plainfield as well. Britland is going to be batting in the spot for Teven. I think it's Wyatt.
And a throw to
Wyatt.
second.
So Britland, pretty tall kid. Hold on. So it's Logan in center field.
Ah, nice pitch. Strike.
I'm sure they get that question a lot. Which one are you? They're good boys, too. Pop up. D'Amico. Jackson makes the catch. Stayed with it. One down.
Pitcher smiling.
Yeah. Here's Jimmy Demers batting in Navin's spot. Navin struck out his one time up.
I'm guessing 2-1.
That ball's high. Nice pitch.
Full
Full
count.
count. 4-1, bottom of the fourth. Here in Plainfield. He's going to walk him.
Ninth.
Here's Devin Moe batting in the spot where Tavernier. It looks like we've got to take the ball away from Moto. Looks like he's going to be done for the afternoon. It looks like he's going to be getting a different mitt. Looks like he's going to go to third. WJ is coming into pitch. So we're going to take a quick break here while the pitcher goes ahead and warms up. And you are watching, of course, All-Star Baseball right here on SNSN. Okay, we are back here at Plainfield Sports Complex. New pitcher, WJ Oconee, who was at short in Calvin Odo, goes on over to short. So just a quick little boom swap there. But, Steve, they have a lot of different arms, Jewett City does. Lots.
You got Brower. You got Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Two great arms.
I'm imagining Kiki is going to go Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday. All right, here's Devin Moe. Runner on first. Demers took the walk. Teven, or I should say Britland, popped up to D'Amico at first. That would be Jackson D'Amico. And we are in the bottom of the fourth inning. 4-1, Jewett City. That ball is bounced. And Demers is going to huck it on down to second. Really, at this point, Steve, you just want to get the ball over the plate, I would think.
That's it. You know, you got 9 players out there. Let them all take a turn at getting it.
That ball's way over Barber's head. So
he thought about going, but he decided he was going to stay where he is.
Funny thing is, a lot of these kids, they all know each other, playing travel ball and stuff. A lot of them are on the same team. So WJ's having a hard time finding the plate. 3-0. Pitching from the stretch. Ball 4. And the ball gets away, but no advance. So Mo gets on via the walk. That's 8 walks given up by Jewett City pitching. Here's Antonio Durand, who got doubled up in the first and bounced to short in the second. There's a pop-up right behind short. No one's going to get it. It's going to drop in between Odo and D'Amico. It's going to be a base hit, and now the bases are loaded. Here comes Plainfield. That is only the second hit for Plainfield in this ball game. But when you're getting 8 walks, you don't really need to hit the ball.
Nope.
Here's Braden Smith, the catcher, with the bases loaded. Smith walked in the first and then grounded to Oconee at short. One out. Swing and a miss. Going after that high heat. That's a tough pitch to keep
catch
off
up on.
of.
Yeah, you can't catch up on that.
I used to love the high heat.
Unless your name is Kiki. Ooh.
That's a good pitch. Just a little low.
It's nice to come back with, though.
Mm-hmm.
Make them think.
The ball is high, bounced away, but no advance. There goes the youngest D'Amico right behind us. You see her?
Yep.
She's doing laps. Ooh, nice pitch. Just missed.
Don't want to walk this one because that's a run.
Mm-hmm. Important pitch right here from WJ. Walked him. Walked in a run. 4-2. So Demers comes in to score. It's 9 walks. And a miss. Oh, foul ball.
This kid looks like he wants to hit.
This is Patrick Ferns. Popped up to Coleman, and he also walked in the first. He's a recipient of one of those 8 walks given up by Jewett City pitching. You got to say that Jewett City has been very lucky. There's a grounder up the middle. That's going to get through, and a base hit. 1 run's going to score. They are going to go ahead and wave in the second run. It's tied up. That was a little dribbler. They just kind of found it like a seeing eye single into center field. Mo scores as well as Durand. Smith goes to second, and Ferns on first. We're all tied up. You know, just like we said at the beginning of the game, Steve, these two teams, no matter what, always a good game. Never count either one out.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, he kind of handcuffed him a little bit. Those are the type of pitches that when you get handcuffed like that, you can do nothing but swing the bat.
Got no choice.
It's almost like reaction. Foul back. So Plainfield has come back here in the bottom of the fourth with 3. And that was just a slow rolling single. And I think the only reason why it got through is because the infield was in.
Little bloop.
It was hit perfectly in the perfect spot. So we're all tied up. One of those runs charged to Odo, 2 charged to Oconee. So both pitchers have given up 2 runs. Swing and a miss.
Strike 3.
Got him. 2 down. And here's Medeiros. Started off the game at second base and went on the hill. And here comes Oconee out again, the manager of the team. And it looks like they're giving the ball to Kiki. Looks like they did. So Kiki Boyce.
This is an adjustment for him.
Oh, yeah. You mean from a 40-60 field?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
He's got the power. He's got some good power. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Kiki Boyce, we're gonna see him on the mound. Odo's gonna stay at short, it looks like. And WJ is gonna go to third. So 2 down. Do you see Kiki just getting out of the inning here? Or do you see him going the last few innings? I figured you were blowing us off.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it from this point of view.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. What's how come Brower says Brewer?
Well, because they freaking messed up on his jersey and they messed up on freaking.
Okay, we're gonna get F-bombs here from Brent here.
Are we live?
We are.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, it's 4-4.
Yeah.
So you want to know what I thought? I thought that ball hit and then bounced.
No, cleared.
Beautiful.
All the people over here said the same thing.
No, we were watching. I
It
watched
cleared
it.
by a good 5 feet at least. Yeah.
It was a good hit.
It seemed like it came in and bounced and then went over.
Well, they were looking for it. They couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it.
They couldn't find it for the longest time.
I saw where it kind of went into the trees, but honestly,
Yeah, she
from over
cleared.
there. It looked like it bounced.
No.
It bounced behind.
Yeah, well,
It did.
I was.
We
Impressed.
were right here. I
Yeah,
mean, we
I
saw
was
it.
impressed. Got a good.
So they must have only wanted him to stay under 20 pitches.
Who, WJ?
Yeah.
I was wondering why they would do it. Now, I thought they were going to throw Kiki tomorrow.
Well, they can still. I mean, they can. They just can't pitch.
Just don't pitch him
anyone
hard.
3 consecutive days.
Gotcha.
So, but you got to keep him under 20. Well, it's not tomorrow. It's Friday. So one.
Oh, Friday they're playing?
Friday.
Yeah.
So you got one. You can pitch 35 pitches for 1 day's rest, I believe. Might be a little different in the senior league, but.
So Kiki comes back right away with pitch number 1, strike 1. Brent, Jewett City's given up 8 walks.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. So
About
Kiki,
that,
huh?
With Little League, and you can't walk batters, you can't pass balls. I mean, that's the splinter, right? You know that, Steve.
Oh,
Being
for
a
sure.
Umpire.
Ooh, nice pitch.
Got him.
That was
Strike
a
3.
beautiful pitch.
Jackson had a nice catch over there.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He doesn't even play
Really
first
good.
base.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We have played, what did we play? 4? 4 full. 4-4 is the score. 4's a wild. You're watching Junior League All-Stars right here on SNS.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Grizzle Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Grizzle Pride and Matt's mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, grizzlepride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
All right, we're back here at Plainfield Sports Complex. Going to go to the top of the 5th inning. Jewett City and Plainfield tied at 4 in a back and forth contest. Plainfield took the lead, and then Jewett City came back with 4 runs in the 3rd, led off by a Calvin Odo 2-run home run who made Pepe real happy. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. That's right. So anyway, 4-4 is your score.
Wow.
And as Plainfield came back last inning and got 3. So back and forth. And Brent, what are you saying? So Little League, and they're playing Willimantic?
No, they're playing in Preston.
They're in Preston. Okay, so Jewett City against Preston's 4-4 there as well. Little League. Those are the 11-12s. Now they're going into extra innings.
Oh, the excitement. Just throw it on my chair. I'll throw it in my cooler.
Preston tied it up 4-4 in the bottom
Yep.
of the 6th. So now it's 4-4 going to the top of the 7th in the Little League game.
And they're in Preston.
They're in Preston.
So we're trying to keep everybody up to date on what's going on and who's doing what. So we got Oconee, Boyce, and Ducharme due up here.
And our star. Hey, and our guest star.
And our guest star, Brent D'Amico.
Jewett City legend.
Whoa. He's a legend in his own mind. But that's one hell of a plant you got in front of the...
You like that, don't
Yeah,
you?
I do.
I know. I got people
I did one.
You did one?
I did.
You posted on your site?
No, I'm not going to do it. Nope.
And we're getting ready.
Not going to do it. Tell your dad I said no. Sorry, Big Lou.
That was Sweet Louie Ball.
Sweet Lou. All right, here we are. Steve, why don't you let's give the headset to Mr. D'Amico for a minute. Let's get some insight.
There we go.
From him. So we got some really good baseball minds here, and I'm not one of them, especially when it comes to Jewett City baseball. So, Brent D'Amico, what's going on? You should have gone to the Little League World Series last year. I'm going to put it right on out there. I know.
It's tough times, but
that hurt. That one hurt, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it's, you roll with the punches.
Yeah.
This is a good game right here now.
It sure is. Now you're not coaching at all. You
no.
took the year off.
I know. I did
my
my daughter was in T-ball, so
That's Addie.
Addison, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting all the attention onto her right now.
Gotcha.
So
So what do you think of this team? A lot of these kids were your kids last year.
Yeah, it's weird being on this side of the fence, but
unless you're thrown out of the game.
has happened, but with good intentions.
Yeah.
But no, it's tough. You know what I mean? It's as a coach, and to see what you might do, and you see what other coaches do. It's kind of funny. It's
everybody does things differently.
100%, 100%.
Coney's going to walk. I'm going to count up how many walks they've given up. One.
You got Kiki Boyce up the bat right now. Been hitting the ball well today.
So Plainfield's given up 8 walks. So there's been 16 walks in this ball game.
That's a lot. The umpire has a tall strike zone, I noticed. Steve, would you have that strike zone?
We called that. Kiki sends one deep.
Great catch.
Ouch.
Great catch. Yeah, it's tough. No, he's doing a good job behind the plate, though. He's consistent. If he likes the high strike, he's doing it on both sides.
We said that earlier that he was calling the high strike.
Hey,
but if you're going to call it
consistently
through the whole game, right?
Exactly, 100%. So who's this at bat?
It's Ray Ducharme.
Okay, he had a good hit his last at bat. He
got a base hit, drove in two.
Yep. I think it was down to the third baseline or in between.
Yep. And there's another one, same spot, but they're going to go almost and
got him.
They got him a double play, 5-4-3 double play. Whoa!
No, that was Derek Barber, I believe. That wasn't Ducharme.
It was Derek Barber.
Okay,
sorry.
Nope, he looked a little shorter.
No, my book has been a mess.
Wow, look at that thing.
I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Rob Gray.
Never mind.
Rob Gray would be.
No, Rob Gray's never going to see
right
this.
Now.
No one's going to see it.
Oh my God.
No one's going to see it. It's not going to happen.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, I think I messed this one up too.
So we're going to be 4-4 going to the bottom of 5 then?
Bottom of the 5th. Yeah.
All right. We had a good game here.
So what do you know? You coached kids, from on the 40-60 field.
Yeah.
So how do you? From a coach's standpoint, when you're going from a 40-60 to do a 60-90, what do you do?
I just think as a coach, you're looking at the kids that have the stronger arm, and you're probably not making the kids struggle that maybe have a weaker arm. You get what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you're kind of playing like for my boys, just to let you know, like they're doing travel basketball. So they were up in the air about playing baseball. And I said, do what I said, because you want to know something? It's going to give you a reference on what you're going to deal with in high school, possibly.
Yeah.
The larger field, you're going from little league to the, like you said, 60-90. It's a different monster.
You're always going to play with a cutoff.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But say if someone played at third in little league, they might not play at third. You get what I'm saying? Like it might be a short hop or but honestly, all these kids, no matter strong arm, weak arm, they adjust to it very easily and fast. So
you'll have it easier if you got a strong pitcher. A strong pitcher is going to be better than you bringing somebody in that never pitched.
Correct. I remember seeing the first day of practice, and they lined up like 6 or 7 or 8 kids on the mound, and it was actually Jackson pitched, and he was actually high, and I said that's actually a good thing, because it was like he had no problem reaching, and that was just a reference just because I saw them all pitch, and a lot of kids were in the dirt, a lot of kids were kind of just sporadic all over the place, and so it just kind of tells you, hey, arm strength's there.
These kids here, I didn't think your star pitchers, the pitchers that they brought up to the All-Stars, those kids are going to reach, because I know when we did
God
game up there in Dodge Stadium, the kids they were bringing them right.
And
that was impressive.
For me, Garrett, he's got a super strong arm. Kiki's got a super strong arm. So like those, the kids that I used quite often pitching, they would have no problem.
I loved when I umpired a game with Garrett pitching, because I know the kid wasn't going to be a real long game. The kid could pitch.
He was always one of my studs. Garrett, he just had you could just watch him throw the ball, and he's not a big kid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He fired that ball. Always did. Yep.
All right, here we are in the bottom of the 5th, 4-4, Braden Johnson leading off. So you got Braden Johnson, you got Britland, and you got Demers.
So
6, 7, 8.
Braden here for Plainfield actually played on our football team, and he is a great kid. I loved coaching him in football. He was such a good head on his shoulder.
Which football team you speaking?
For the yes, yep. He was on our championship team. We had come on, Sonny. Oh, that's all
Pulled him
right.
off, yep.
That's all right. The throw pulled him off a little high, but
E4. Sorry. Here's Bretland. He popped. He's the one that popped out to your son.
Oh.
Where he made that play.
No.
At first base.
Come on. Get there. Get there.
It's out of play in the mezzanine section here at Plainfield.
They have one of those here?
Yeah, sure. Call it whatever you want. Let's see. What do we call this section over here?
Center field?
No, over there. This is the mezzanine. Is that the left field grandstands?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So what do you think if you would have
been
boxes on top of the dugouts?
Scared as hell.
Yeah.
Well, look at it slanted. All you got to do is stand up, right? Next thing you know, you lean back, and fall right off the darn thing.
Come on, geeks.
So we didn't, they did everything. They really tried to accommodate everything for us. The only problem was if you're on the side like that, and we learned this last year, somebody hits the ball, you got to whip that camera around. And it's not a good shot. So like now that, we are back here, you get a much better vantage point. Much, much better vantage point.
Plus you're out of the way of everything. You can kind of do what you want to do. And
yeah, he fooled him on that one.
Well, I think it's pretty awesome that you come out and support Jewett City Little League in their different divisions because I know last year for us, I loved having you there at the game because when the game was over, I went home and we actually watched the game.
Yeah,
my kids and I, and we every night. I don't care if it was 10 o'clock. We would go home, we would have dinner, and we would watch the game again, and it was awesome. It was.
Well, I was telling Steve, I've told Harden, I said, I wish I knew that this was. There's a.
Come on, just get one.
Slow roller.
Just get one.
Odo to first.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That was another throw kind of out of the way. Now they're going to try to go to third, and everyone's going to be safe. So they're going to have first and third. So Johnson is going to make it over to third. Britland at first on the error. So you get 2 errors in this inning, and now you've got first and third, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Now, what were you saying?
I forgot now.
So me too.
That play. It's just so weird being on this.
I
side
show
of
my
the
age,
fence.
man.
I know, but it's so weird.
Oh, okay. So you got to whip the camera around. It's just not a good. It's just not a good look. But it's like, I know what I was saying. Is if I knew that Little League was going to be as popular.
Yeah, well, I came to you. Do you remember when I came?
I know
to
you did. I know you did. But I didn't realize it was going to be as popular as it was. You know, and I totally missed. I admit it. I have admitted it, and I'll keep admitting it. Is I missed the boat on it. So, and we're talking like 5-6 years of it that we could have been doing, and now, that little guy hit it.
I had 2 calls today asking what games we're going to be on and what, they're calling me asking. And I said, hey, they're going to be doing the juniors game, but Little League's also playing in Preston today. So it's.
And I'll be honest with you, we could cover all of these games, but we do need local business support. If we don't get that, then we can't do them. There's a pop-up. Looks like it's going to fall.
Oh, God.
And Arun's going to score. 5-4 Plainfield. So Johnson came in. Britland just kind of stayed because he didn't know if the ball was going to be caught. That's only the 3rd hit for Plainfield in this ball game, but they do take the lead. It's 5-4.
Wow. 3 hits, you said?
3. Well, it's been 8 walks.
I know, still. Oof. Well, we need to get some outs in this inning right here. We're going to be in trouble.
And we are back here. Oh, and Brent D'Amico's getting a call. That's why I love doing this stuff, because we're just real people, folks. We're not anything but. 5-4 is the score. Plainfield's taking the lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mike and Steve and Brent now. I knew Brent would be good at this. Jewett City just lost 5-4 in the 11-12s. In the 7th inning. So, 8th. Well, they went to 8 innings. Okay. So the 11-12 Jewett City All-Stars lost to Preston 5-4.
They're not out of it, though, right?
No, it's double elimination. And there's a line drive. Got him. Another double play turned by Jewett City. 6-4 double play. We are going to the top of the 6th. And the score 5-4 Plainfield. Jewett City's got to get their bats and make it work, make it happen. You're listening to and watching Junior League All-Stars right here on SNSN.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Well, some banks offer checking account rewards, and some banks rebate ATM withdrawal fees. At Eastern, we say, why choose? Check out our Kasasa checking accounts and find out how you can get both. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com, call us at 860-889-7381, or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank with offices in Norwich, Jewett City, and Plainfield. Member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend insuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
And we're back here in Plainfield. So here's what happened. It was not the end of the inning, even though both teams went off the field thinking that the inning was over. We thought so too. So we went to commercial break. But no. So what we got Demers still at first. It's only 2 outs. And they had a discussion whether or not Demers should be on second. And I think they're still talking about it now. Yeah,
I do agree with you, Steve. I think he should be awarded second because he never left and he stayed on the bag.
Right. And
So
they all went in, and he came to second base to us. No.
yeah, so Brian Thompson is the manager for Plainfield, is out discussing that and probably exactly what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Steve. That was.
That's a fair call.
I mean, I don't know who, Griswold. Griswold assumed that they were, Jewett City, that was 3. I still can't get over that. The Little League, what a great game. God, 8 innings, and God, man.
So, like, one of the things I was trying to tell you too before this whole fiasco just started is that we would cover every game. We would do it on multiple YouTube channels, we stream on 8 different platforms right now. So if it's not on Facebook, it's somewhere else. So with that being said, the difference.
Are you sure?
Who? Him?
That's the next future of Jewett City.
Oh no, the future is
Softball.
now. The future is now. So anyway, we're talking about local business support. We've got to have that local business support. If we don't, then we won't be able to.
Should we call Cooperstown on this?
Oh, God.
Oh my God!
Don't even start. Oh God, that was
All right, Manchester all over again.
No, that
Was that Coventry?
Well, it was Manchester for sure.
Mansfield, you're right.
That was in Mansfield,
But it was against Manchester.
Yeah.
Then they all started doing the worm.
And then my dad comes over and he says to me at work, he goes, I just can't believe that you didn't talk to them about the darkness. And I said, Dad, that was the last thing on my mind was darkness at that point.
Those kids in my book got the shaft. It was sad because they should.
Oh, they're on the phone.
Oh, they are.
They are. The field umpire is on the phone. Is on the phone.
That's Tim. Yeah. I give these umpires a lot of credit, to be honest with you, because all these guys are volunteers. They're not getting paid for this. And I know it's that's what Little League's about, but it's very tough to get umpires. And Steve, you helped us out for years. And we're actually now starting to get some of these graduating high school kids that are helping us out, and they're doing a fantastic job. Evan Gilgenbach, Nolan Webster, I think Garvin did some games for us, and it's.
I had Odo and a couple other kids out there.
But that's like I said to Tricia Clark, the president. I said that's what we need to do, because we can't rely on you and Dave and only a select few, because we have so many games going.
I only remember last year 2 umpires, you and Dave.
That
was it.
It was.
There was another guy out of Danielson, did softball, Gruskowski.
Okay.
And that was it. And there was another guy, an older gentleman. But there was only 4 that I even remember from last year.
It's tough. It's tough.
Dave and I did. I think we went 15 days straight. I think it was 7.
Yeah, you guys were at every game.
Give you
only
guys
11, 12s.
Give you guys a lot of credit. But to have some of these younger kids come up, it's a great source for them to make a little bit of money, and it helps us out tremendously. So,
oh, look at that. Why is the Plainfield ambulance coming here? Is there?
Let's see. Who do I know over there?
Are they calling about what just went happen, or are they calling because something's?
Because there's no lights here, and I don't want to see this be another game
Yeah.
like that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 10 of 8 at this point. So maybe they weren't on the phone to Bristol. Maybe they were actually calling.
Talking to somebody.
Well, again, I do agree with you. Getting the local businesses involved in this whole thing is beneficial, and it's that's what we need, because it's. I loved having you broadcast the games, because as a coach standpoint, I got to go back and see things that I probably missed during the game. And on the other side, I think it's great for the kids because they get to see themselves on TV and have that exposure like that. It was a win-win, I felt, on both sides.
I actually got into somewhat of an argument.
Ooh, nice.
With a and I generally don't. I just somebody, huh?
Oh,
Lucas.
My grandson?
Yeah, Amanda went to pick him up, and she goes, "Oh my God, it's
so is that why the game stopped right now?
No. It's off for whatever their issue.
Oh.
I think their issue is that kid should be at second base. And because he made it there when everybody walked off.
So there's a lot of things going on right now.
I'm going to sneak over here for a minute.
Yeah.
See how he's doing.
This is like Manchester all of a sudden.
So I can do
That's
both.
great. Yeah, look
I
at
can
you.
do both. Wow, I'm multitasking
Yeah,
here.
well, that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, so anyway, I gotta
do this.
I just called over Sonny Patello, and your son just tripped him. Sonny is crazy.
He wants a little bit of
He's
press
got
time.
he's got to get some press time over here. What's up, Sonny?
I'm sprinting.
What the heck's going on over here? Give us an update.
So they're debating. Oh gosh. They're debating whether the guy on first should be out or not because of the double play, and then Jackson D'Amico stepped on first.
Oh.
So they're debating if he should be.
Understandable. A triple play, possibly?
Yes,
Sonny?
possibly.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Work hard out there.
Superstar Sonny Patello. we should just mic the players up. I think we should. So anyway, look at that. That's a first-hand account right there.
Yeah, that would be great for Jewett City.
So anyway, I went to a person and we were talking and stuff, and it's like I said, look, they said, well, I'm not going to do it. Okay, fine. And I said, why? That's what I said. Why? And they said, well, I don't know if we're going to get enough reach. And I'm like, well, there are lots of people that watch this. And I said, you can go back and you can take a look and see, how many people are watching what and everything. And I said, but here's the thing. And this is what I tell everybody is that people go back. You've even said it. They watch it over and over and over again. Then the kids, they'll watch it. They'll take clips and they'll put it up on Snapchat or Instagram. I've seen tons of that going on. So I told this person, I said, don't be short-sighted. That's what I said. Don't be short-sighted.
My Aunt Sandy is down in Florida, and she watched our All-Star games last year. I mean, like that's the stuff. People that are from here that can make it to the game, great. You know what I mean? They're going to be able. But people that aren't, what a great reach to be able to still sponsor. To still support.
I mean, that's the business end of it. But you know what? From a personal end of it, I kick myself because, like I said, I didn't think it was going to be as popular as it was. And it's probably, honestly, Brent, it's probably some of the most popular stuff we do.
Well, I knew with the team that we had going back to our 10-year-old, all-star, reach and what was coming up. I thought it was going to be good TV, good.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Podcast and, so.
But the other part of that, too, is that with carrying Little League and Junior League and middle school basketball and middle school sports, and I don't know if I told you this or this is how I look at this, youth football. We're creating little stars within our community, right? And then people can go ahead, residents in the community far and wide, can go ahead and follow these kids.
No question.
As they continue on in their sport, in their athletic career. Now, a lot of these kids that you see playing right now for Jewett City and Plainfield, they'll be going head-to-head in high school.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So this is just like, it's like, come on, you're going to watch AAA ball? Go ahead. You're going to go to Dodd and watch Futures League? This is the same thing.
I don't disagree.
And then you get, that's like our slogan. It's local sports, local people, and local news.
The thing that gets me is with Jewett City, and we're such a small, and I know we reach Griswold, and we maybe get some Voluntown kids, and maybe a couple Lisbon kids, but for the most part,
Baltic maybe.
But we're always in the mix. You get what I'm saying? Where Jewett City is usually always on top: football, basketball, baseball, and that just shows you it's weird just to be such a small community, but yet we still produce some good
quality athletes.
Yep. Quality young athletes.
Now, going back to what I was saying is that, like, for example, let's just pick on your Twins for a second.
Sure.
Okay. So the Twins, we started carrying them last year, right? So we started talking about Jackson, talking about, what kind of a great leadoff hitter he was, from the left-hand side. He doesn't strike out much, batting from the left. He's just a good leadoff hitter. And now, they're like, you've got Logan playing center and Jackson playing first. Plus, we follow him in basketball. Plus, we follow him in football.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think is going to happen? These kids, by the time they get to be juniors, they're going to have enough clips and enough stuff to say, all right, I want to go to this school. I'm going to pull this stuff off. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I mean, for me, being that I coach these kids, I play these other towns, and I'd be like,
people are going to know them.
Well, I'm not even saying about us. I know these other kids from other towns, like say from the Sprague Franklin, little Jacob Holmberg, phenomenal athlete. And you want to know something? When I go places and I see some of these kids, I'm like, all right, I know how I'm going to coach this kid because he's a stud. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's weird how you kind of see the kids that kind of
look at Kiki. We went to, oh God, where did we go? One of the games last year. It was 11-12. It was obviously.
I think it was at probably the Mansfield. It
wasn't Mansfield.
The
it was before that.
The regionals.
It was before that. I want to say Coventry.
Could have been.
And I talked to the Coventry president, and he said right out, he goes, people come here to see Kiki.
Hey, good athlete.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Wally coming over.
Here comes Wally. So is it a triple play, Wally?
Is there any chance we can play that back and see if that runner from second went into the dugout or not?
Oh, boy. I don't know. Let me see. We are going to find out. Oh. They got it rolling. Well, good seeing you, Wally. All right. So basically it was a double play. They were concerned maybe it was going to be a triple play. So we got 2 outs. It is the bottom of the 5th, 5-4 Plainfield, and here we go. First pitch, and that's going to drop for a base hit. And you better get the ball in. So Demers, is it Demers? No, it is not. So now we have runners on first and third. 5-4 the score. There are 2 outs.
Man on first and third.
Yeah. Runners at the corners.
Looks like we got a pitching change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gonna pull Kiki. We're gonna put Jackson in. Why the sigh? You're like, oh God. Well, for those of you who don't know, Brent, that is his son. They're putting in on the bump.
Hey, it's great. He's a lefty. He's got a good arm. Just hasn't pitched very much, and they're gonna throw him out there. It looks like so. Let's hope he can get the out. And oh no, yeah.
You'll be getting checked out with this guy. If he did not go in. I don't know
Oh, they already came and asked me if we could play it back.
Did you?
No, not yet, because then they started playing.
Because they think the kid went in that dugout. I didn't see him go in the dugout.
We weren't even.
Yeah, but it's
See, the problem is they can't come ask us for we can't have out of stand, out of.
Yeah.
They have to make the ruling
So what
themselves.
are they doing now?
Pitching change.
Oh, this game's gonna be played tomorrow night.
So let's see what happens here.
Well, why would it
be? Because they're not gonna get the whole game completed if they don't get.
Well, if you play over 5.5 innings, isn't that a complete game?
Is it 5.5?
All right, hold on. I think I got the play.
6th inning.
I think I got the play here. No, this is 5. This is 4-1. It was already tied up, so no. We're trying to find the play.
It's still 4-1.
Wall. Yeah.
It was 4-4 at the time.
Yeah,
there you go, 4-4 now.
Yeah. This is Kiki just coming in. It was 5-4, right, when it happened?
Yep.
So we are trying to find a play. Okay, it's right before that commercial break there. I think
Just go after the hitter.
Dad's coaching from the broadcast position. He's coaching from Gorilla. All right, so let's see. So I'm monitoring something different. Do I got to kill your mic? Are you gonna?
No.
Oh, I thought you were. I
No,
thought you were gonna on the phone. All right. Let's see if this is. I think this is the sequence here. So Jackson D'Amico is now on the mound. Kiki Boyce went over to first. We have first and third, 5-4 Plainfield. All right, here he is. There's the out. Boom, boom. Got him.
So we need to see this guy over here.
Yeah, I
right?
know. But I don't know if the camera's going to follow him. Yeah. But everybody went into the dugout. I'm pretty sure the kid went into the dugout. And not to pick on the kid. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, because there he is. Yeah. So, maybe not. By that look, because he never would have come back on time to get to second base. So he was probably the smartest kid on the team right there. Or playing the most heads-up ball.
So they made the right call on the field then.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
Good.
So now we get the bases loaded.
There was two calls. We were the second call to somebody else was calling, and they couldn't make their decision down wherever they called in Bristol.
And the ball's going to get away, and here comes the run to the plate, and he's going to score. 6-4.
Go from the windup.
So now you got second and third. Plainfield pouring it on. And if you're going to do it, do it late in the game.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Walks him.
Walk the last two batters. Bases loaded. Oh, no. Yep, bases loaded. 2 outs. What's the score right now?
6-4. Here's Ferns. There is 2 outs.
I hate to tell you, that was a nice pitch.
That was a nice
It was
pitch.
a nice pitch. Get him off the plate.
And we're starting to lose daylight rapidly. The game started late to begin with. The game started at about 10 of 6. It was scheduled at 5:30.
It was 22 minutes late. They told us 6 o'clock.
Really? See, we were told.
Yeah.
I was told 5:30. Yeah, we were here 4:30 setting up.
Having a tough time finding the strike zone here, Jax is.
6-4 the score. 2 outs, bases loaded for Plainfield.
Oh.
7-4.
You got to pull him.
This sucks.
Got to pull him.
He didn't do any worse than the other kids.
No, I know, but you as a coach, I feel you have to, if someone's not finding the strike zone, you got to get someone in there that can at that point. You got there's some options out there.
So here's Medeiros, who has struck out twice and walked.
How many did he walk?
And that ball's going to get away, and here comes the runner to the plate. Smith scores.
How about
8-4.
There you go.
8-4 Plainfield. Jackson gave him a shot.
Yeah, that was a tough spot for Jax. Didn't pitch that much this year at all. And
Sonny Patello's getting the ball.
There's people on base when he got there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
It's hard for these kids. These kids are struggling when you got base loaded. It goes in their mind. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. It's going to hurt the next pitcher coming in.
Oh, yeah?
It's going to be in his mind,
So Sonny Patello is going to go ahead and take the hill with 2 outs, and the bases still loaded. And the 9th batter of the inning, Jackson Medeiros, coming up. And he spells it J-A-X.
Oh.
He does. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. Hopefully finish up this inning here in the bottom of the 5th. You're looking at 8-4 is the score. You're watching Junior League Baseball All-Stars on SNSN. All right, we are back here at Plainfield Sports Complex. Plainfield has opened it up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Right now, we are more concerned, not so much with the score, Brent, but as really the amount of daylight that is left.
Yeah, no, I mean, it could be, I believe, if they finish this inning and they call the game, it could be a complete game.
Could be a complete game. So what happened? There's a roller that's going to make it into left field for a base hit. 1 run is going to score. Nick Waters gets it in. 9-4 Plainfield. A little bit different than Dodd Stadium, is it not?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We need to stop the bleeding here. We need to get out of this. This is Braden right here, I believe.
Braden Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, look like him. Oh, come on, get there, Kiki, get there.
Kiki trying to get it, and he does.
He does. Well, they got out of it.
All right, so they do bat around in that inning. We are going to go to the top of the 6th inning here in Plainfield. Plainfield opening it up. It is 9-4. You're watching baseball. All-Star Baseball on SNSN.
It's finally motorcycle and boating season. At Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency can help by giving you big savings when you bundle your boat or motorcycle insurance with your auto policy. Trahan Agency has been in business for over 25 years, which doesn't happen unless you have honesty and integrity. And you get both with Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency, Route 12 Plainfield. Find them on Facebook. Bundle your motorcycle or boat insurance today with your auto policy and get big savings. Kevin Trahan is a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here at Plainfield Sports Complex. Mike Minarski, Steve Champagne. 9-4. Plainfield's opening up. It's the top of the 6th inning. And it's a question of daylight, Steve. So as an umpire, what are you looking at right now as an umpire?
Safety. If it's too dark, you don't want kids playing because they can get hurt.
But are you estimating how much time you have at this point?
I think they might be able to get this inning in.
This half inning, or
this half inning, but it's up to those two guys up there. It ain't
right?
up to
Well,
me.
no. I mean, you've obviously been doing this for a very long time, so
they'll probably finish this inning up.
So we are in the top of the 6th. And it's like Cameron Deskis. Cameron's playing right field today. He went in for Max Gray. Ball went outside. Back and forth contest. This is right now. Plainfield's up. This is not pool play, right? Steve?
No.
This is double elimination.
Double
right?
elimination.
Okay.
I think that's what they're playing.
3-0. So Jewett City needs base runners. Taken all the way, and he walks on 4 pitches. And here's Botello. Who pitched a little bit last inning. So Medeiros is having a hard time right now finding the plate. There's been a lot of pitches thrown. There's been a lot of pitches thrown in this ball game with the amount of walks. There's been 16 walks between both clubs. Cameron Deskis on first. I had him on fall ball last year. And his brother Caden, who just walked behind us. I really like Cameron. He's a good kid. He's always got something to say. I call him Coach Cam.
Yeah.
I was calling him Coach Cam. He's got a good baseball head on his shoulders, let me tell you. He's always thinking.
3-1, I think.
Yeah, 3-1 to Botello. And there's a base hit into left field. Good shot.
Good hit.
Is that Brower?
It's Brower.
Oh, it's Logan D'Amico.
Yep.
Center fielder.
Come on, make your dad proud.
Bounce foul.
Foul ball.
Strike of the outside corner. That was a good pitch. Think it was low?
Oh, God, that was low.
Hey, you know, I'm going to go on your word.
I got it right here on the film. Hey, that was low.
Swing and a miss. And Logan goes down on strikes. So 1 down. And there's a shot over to second base. 2 down. And that was Cameron Deskus, by the way. The other one was Logan D'Amico.
All right, who we got coming up now? Calvin.
That's Calvin Odo. And the kid's back up. And they're going to take the ball away from Medeiros. And that's going to bring, they're going to bring in,
Hey, they you throw a new pitcher in for Calvin, yeah.
It's Patrick Ferns, the shortstop, going to come in. So they're a little concerned.
Concerned about the bat coming to the plate.
Well, especially, I mean,
the only home run hit for the game.
Yeah. So 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Again, they're fighting daylight. That's the big concern here. But Jewett City is down by 5 runs. So no, one of the things that we said at the beginning of the game, Steve, is that they played against each other at Dodd before the season started, right? And Jewett City handled them well.
Yes, they did. It's a good game.
And then one of the things that we had said too is that, well, there's a whole season that's been played now.
The difference in the ball players.
It's difference, right?
The education.
So now Plainfield's coming back and saying,
we're not the same boys you played with.
No, we're better. We're better now.
They look good. They do look good.
They do look good. I got to give it to them. 9-4. And this young man has played shortstop the entire game. Patrick Ferns, and maybe looking to come in and close it up because we might not get past this inning.
No, he looks good. His pitch is looking good right now.
Yeah, he throws well.
But
can tell.
Put him over the plate. Yep. They should be able to be hit.
It's really all you got to do. Don't throw junk, at this level.
No.
Just get it over the plate. You throw junk at this level, you're going to hurt your arm.
Throw junk at this level, you're going to have a lot of runs.
Yeah, that's true. All right, here's Odo with 2 men on. And there's a shot into left field. That's a base hit. 1 run is going to try to score, and he is going to be out, even though he looked like he got under the tag. They sent him home. They sent Botello home. And I'm wondering if that's the ball game because Jewett City is yet to come out to the field. So we'll see what happens here. That's the top of the 6th. Let's see if they're going to call it. No. Nope, that's it. That's the ball game. So they're going to call it after the top of the 6th inning. Plainfield wins by the score of 9-4. They didn't get a run there.
Who was before Botello?
Nobody. He was the only one on.
I thought we had 2 on.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So 9-5. 9-5. Final score. So from a Jewett City standpoint, tough day. Not just in junior league play, they lost 9-4, but they also lost 5-4 in the 11-12s in Preston. So tough day. Last year, it's funny because they took everything. Very dominant last year, and this year they're struggling. So, just talking to the microphone.
Yeah, they'll come back. They got a strong team.
They do, and we'll just have to keep following them. They play Friday.
Where they play?
I'm not quite sure, but they do play Friday, and we'll be there. I'll be there. we'll check it out. So anyway, your final score 9-4 here at Plainfield Sports Complex. It's the Junior League All-Stars, and we thank you for joining us here tonight. And we will see you once again Friday night as the Junior League rolls on. Here it's double elimination, so they're not done yet, kids. We got more All-Star action coming your way, as well as the 11-12s. Thanks for joining us tonight, everyone. Once again, final score: the Plainfield All-Stars 9, Jewett City All-Stars 5. For Steve Champagne, Brent D'Amico, I'm Mike Minarski. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here on SNSN. Bye-bye!